So, my dear friends, my dear masters, my dear gods, today the part of sharing the spiritual wisdom. Today, our spiritual wisdom is why do we not remember the past lives on the earth planet? That is the topic for today. Why we don't remember the past life memories on the earth planet. So, this is a wonderful topic. Everyone must understand why don't we remember the past life memories on this earth planet? Yes. So, my dear friends, my dear masters, my dear gods, all of us, we are the spirit beings or a spirit or the souls. We take birth on the earth planet many times, not one time. So many times we take birth on the earth planet. We come here especially for training ourselves, testing ourselves, examining ourselves. Same time, we also want to learn new things. Of course, that is training. That's called training. And to test ourselves, whatever we learned in the spirit world, we want to test here, isn't it? So we also do that regularly. In every life, we do that. At the same time, friends. So we also pay off some karmas. If at all we have picked up already, we have gone through so many lives. Definitely, you will have we definitely will have some karmas, negative karmas. We want to pay off them, isn't it? You want to pay off them. Any loved ones are here already in the earlier lives who are connected with you very closely. They are loved ones of you. They are loved ones, right? You want to help them. Of course, you will definitely come here onto that planet. For that, that's also one of the purpose. At the same time, you have to gain the so-called spiritual wisdom, and you have to become a master, isn't it? So that's also the part of your stay here, the part of the stay, the part of the your journey on the earth planet. You have to become a master. For that, you have to do a lot of meditation with your physical body. You also need to learn a lot of wisdom, spiritual wisdom. Then only you can become a master. That is also one purpose. Ultimately, the overall purpose is to stay healthy and happy in the physical body. As long as you are staying in the physical body, you must be healthy, and everybody is looking for happiness, especially the happiness which stay for more time. What kind of happiness will stay for more time with you? And what kind of happiness will not stay with us? That's also important. The happiness derived from the substances, situations, circumstances, by cheating to somebody, by scolding somebody, by winning over somebody, isn't it? By hitting somebody, by heartening somebody, by hurting somebody, isn't it? So all this kind of happiness, and by earning a lot of money, fame, property, by becoming more popular in the society, right? So these are various things. There are various things through which also temporarily you will be gaining happiness. You feel that that is real happiness, but it's not so. It's not. It's going to give a temporary happiness to you. Later on, it will not be with you. The next maybe 1 year, 1 day, or 2 days, or 1 week. After that, you will not have that happiness. You lose that happiness. This is called temporary happiness, isn't it? But let's say, for example, you got a very good rank in the examination, isn't it? You got a seat in the college. Yes, you got happiness. You are happy. Your parents are happy. Everybody is happy. Student is happy. All are happy. Then you join the college. Then new trouble starts. Your seniors or your colleagues, somebody is torturing you, isn't it? They are, they are fighting with you, quarreling with you. Then what happens to your happiness? Whatever the happiness you gained at the time of getting the good marks or rank, where is that happiness now? That happiness is gone. Now the new troubles have come, the new worries have started. So that's how, friends, all this happiness, whatever you gain on the physical earth, due to these kind of acts, whatever I mentioned so far, that happiness will not stay for more time. Which happiness is going to stay for a long time? The happiness which you derive from loving others, helping others selflessly, isn't it? And also gaining a lot of spiritual wisdom and teaching others a lot of spiritual wisdom, doing a lot of meditation, isn't it? Also, showing the kindness to others, forgiving others, isn't it? And so these are the acts. These are the compassion, showing compassion to others, and who is not not in a position to do anything on the earth planet. Like, some of the negative souls, some of the souls are falling in negative side. Some of the souls are getting sick and falling down. Okay, helping them to rise up, helping them to rise up. So that's how, and helping your loved ones over it maybe. Like, taking care of the family, taking care of all other people. That means that's what Jesus Christ says always. Love thyself, love the neighbor. That means you have to love yourself the same way you have to love the neighbor. Neighbor means not only human being. Neighbor means all your neighbor lives, all the lives, whatever animals, plants, and the birds, all the things. Everything you have to love equally how you love yourself. So that's how, friends. So with that kind of happy, that kind of with these kind of acts, what you get? You get something called permanent happiness. That is called soul happiness. That is called bliss. That is called ananda. Understood? So, friends, this is how we need to understand always. Now, so my dear friends, what happens is when we born out of the, a just born soul, that is infant soul, from our supreme consciousness or Purnatma. So what we are supposed to do? So first of all, at that point of time, the soul is pure. Soul is always pure, my dear friends. How does the soul get impurified? That means how does the soul get impurities? So how that's what we need to understand. It means the moment it bonds, a just born soul is a pure soul. But what it does, here is one thing very much important we need to understand is the Almighty's the gameplay, or you can say Almighty's a plan of action for every soul. Otherwise, we don't need to come to the earth planet. We are already the pure soul consciousness, isn't it? We are all born from the supreme consciousness. We are the pure souls only, but they are not learned souls. They are not learned souls. They are not matured souls, I can say, isn't it? But they are just pure souls, but innocent souls, isn't it? So that's how we need to understand. So then what Almighty plan is all about for us, we born as a human being born as a child. Once a child is born in any house, we're all happy. But will we keep him in the same like will he be in the same like a child? He'll be slowly, first is an infant, then he become a little kid, then it goes to so youngster, so then goes to adult. Like that, each stage is also will vary. That means the physical body itself is varying now from one stage to the other stage. Similarly, and also accordingly, what happened? He also does a lot of activities. So at as a as infant, what it does, you just only playful and happy, smiling, all these things, and whatever your mother gives, you eat and drink, and then again sleep. Like that, by very stage, what happens? The different activities will be there that we will be doing as a physical body. Similarly, so when the soul is born, that also need to grow. How does it grow? It was infant soul. Then as an infant soul, it started doing some activities. The first time it has come to the physical body. So first time when it comes to physical body, how it will be? It will be so tamasic, so lazy, so lethargic, and it can't do anything. Only it like just it takes care of the only physical body, all the physical body, sleeping, sleep. The maximum is sleeping, eating, and roaming here and there, like a animal kind of a nature. So that's how just born soul which came to the earth planet. But a just born soul was pure. Soul was pure and innocent. It was innocent. Now, when it started doing, what is the game plan of Almighty with every soul? That is the game plan given. That is the game plan. It is playing with all of us. Okay, that's why we say the whole world is a stage, a drama stage, on which we're all mere actors. We means what? All human beings are mere actors. We're all mere actors. We're acting on that stage. We struct and fume. That means we do our all whatever the role is given to us, we will play left, right, center, right? After that, we do our part and depart. So this is how the whole life has to be understood, my friends. If you understand that, that means the Almighty is telling that the complete stage, a drama stage I have created for all of you just to act. Do not become serious. Do not take it. No, do not take it that is a serious mode. But what we do after coming over here, because we don't understand the game plan behind this, our birth. It means what I'm trying to say is we can't remember anything, whatever the experiences we take in the spirit world before coming to Earth planet, we can't remember. Of course, everything we remember up to 3 to 5 years. That's what I said many times, right? So, but what happened here is, so our topic is the past life, all the past life experiences, past life incidents, past life memories cannot be recollected in this life. Why? What the reason? Yes, the simple reason is the Almighty made a rule such that you don't need to remember, you can't remember. It is the rule of the Almighty. We can't do anything. That's a nature rule. So why does it do like that? Because there are very simple and very clear reasons are there. Suppose in case you remember the past life, isn't it? You remember the past life means all the mistakes what you have done, you know very well, isn't it? So by knowing all the mistakes what you will do in this life, so you will correct them and then you become silent. Then you will not do much other activities. And as you become silent, what happen? Your growth stop there itself. Your growth will stop there because you already corrected the past mistakes and then you became silent. Then the progress of your soul, the soul qualities will not enrich here. The same thing is very much applicable in the spirit world, isn't it? In the spirit world, what happened? Whatever the activities you do there, so the growth of your soul, the enrichment of your soul qualities is very, very poor, very, very dead slow. It is thousands of years it takes, friends. What happens? The reason is there in the spirit world, everything every soul knows about what it does, what kind of result it gets, what kind of activity it can do, what kind of result it gets. They all know very well. And also there is no competition. There is no competition in the spirit world. All are equal, equally, happily, harmoniously, they'll be living. So that means just to stay happy and blissful, you can stay in the spirit world for thousands of years. Nobody will force you to come here. The only thing is you yourself will choose to come here because there won't be any kind of there is no question of learning more or growing faster with respect to your soul qualities in the spirit world. That is why what happens is, but you can remember everything there. You remember everything as a spirit body or a soul. You know everything about your past lives, what you have taken, and what exactly are now. Everything it knows. That is why there is no game. See, what exactly here is a human life is a game. The game that is for example, director. Director has created a movie. So without director, there is no question of movie, isn't it? Similarly, our director is our Almighty. He has created a one particular movie. In that movie, so we are all mere actors. So that means it means that so there is a director. That means there is a creator. So why don't we say that? I mean, why do we don't need to get a doubt also whether there is a creator or non-creator? Creator is always there. Without creator, no creation of the seas and mountains and earth and human beings and trees and plants. I mean, the birds and so many things are there on this earth planet. It means who have created all these things. So, multitude, the multiple amount of creation which is being seen, which we are seeing and observing on this earth planet, going through the experience of on the earth planet, all because of creator. Right. So now that creator only has introduced one type of a movie or a game plan, a game for us, for every human being. What exactly that is? Whatever you have done, whatever you experience in the spirit world, forget it. Whatever your past lives, forget it. But all these past life things are very much there in the subconscious mind. When they get open, only when subconscious mind is or working properly, not becoming a dormant. You need to understand. It should not become dormant at any cost. Make sure that it is not dormant. Then you can definitely access your all past lives. Otherwise, go through the meditation, sincere and serious meditation, isn't it? The deeper meditation, like Gautam Buddha. Gautam Buddha, what happened? He has continuously searched, and he has met lot of gurus, lot of all type of masters, and then he keep on searched for for his own answers, and you want to really know what are the answers for all the so-called critical questions about death and happiness and old age and whatnot, isn't it? But he never got answers. Then what did he do? Then he went and shot, finally vexed up, frustrated. Then he vexed up and went under Bodh Gaya, under the Bodhi Vriksha in the Gaya in Bihar. He sat for a whole, totally number of days without eating anything. Then what happened? He was becoming very lean, very, totally his body is getting shrinking. Then ultimately, one lady called Sujata, she has given some paisa to him, telling that first take care of your physical body, then only you can do the sadhana, right? So then he realized, okay, fine. So then he consumed it, and then what happened? Again, he sat in the night. So by the time, friends, in the midnight, by midnight, what happened? Completely, all his past lives, all the past life he have seen, and the current life about, and we're all the people. Many disciples were there before he was, whenever he has eaten that paisa, then many disciples have left him, thinking that this man again, he broken the past, and then he's also becoming like a normal man. So why do we stay with him? Then everybody left. Now on the same night, when he got realized, when he got enlightened, then when he got all the answers, what are the answers? All the questions, all the critical questions are answered. What is death? What is aging? What is so-called the miseries the world is going through? So many miseries, right? Why the man has to take a birth here, and how does he come and how does he go back, right? All these things, the so-called all the mysteries of life. So he understood. Same time, his past life he has seen. All the past lives he has seen. So now that is the stage where you are allowed to see the past lives. That means you have gone through the complete a deep meditation. You are now, so what happened is you are fully energized. All your past life karmas, whatever are stored in your energy body, you are cleansed up. Your manomaya kosha is very clean, right? Your manomaya kosha is very clean, and energy body, all the blocks are cleared. Now, at this point of time, what happened? You are eligible to enter into the deep conscious state. That is where your subconscious mind starts operating. Your subconscious mind starts opening. So that's what happens, friends. That is the stage your third eye got opened. Your more so the third eye power also got activated, and your subconscious mind started working. So when it started working, what happened? Whatever you wanted anything from this universe, it will show you like a screen. It will show you like a screen or a message or like any kind of thing. It will come to you without you don't need to much do much hard, and or you don't need to feel guilty, or don't need to feel like falling down and fall into some trap, or you don't need to get into any kind of hardships. Everything comes in front of you. Everything comes as a message or a big viewing or a visualization, everything comes. So that is how, friends, you are revealed to the past lives whenever you became a master. Without you become a master, no past life will be revealed to you. Not necessary. Why it is not necessary? If it is revealed to you, you will not grow on that planet. But the purpose of you, the purpose of Almighty or the Supreme Intelligence, the Creator has sent you to the Earth planet. For what purpose? The purpose is to grow, to effectively grow. That means to evolve your soul consciousness, your own qualities from one life to other life, one life to other life, like that. So it's not a mistake that a soul is living a kind of a the just one soul, like an infant soul. The infant soul does all the mistakes, isn't it? All the mistakes, and you try to gain a lot of karmas also at the same time, isn't it? So you also work with only physical body. Then when it goes to next level, what happens? Baby soul or child soul, you try to use some mind. That means what it does is he also does a lot of negative karmas, maybe much more negative karmas, in fact, than the first stage. That is the first stage is infant soul. More than that, the child soul or baby soul will commit much more mistake, because now his mind is working, but mind is working without a spiritual wisdom. It is working with a cunning wisdom. Okay, so called the physical wisdom. So what will happen? He'll be so cunning, and he may be more than the just born soul, that is infant soul. The young soul will do many mistakes, and he try to capture lot of negative karmas, friends. But it's all part of journey. That's why I'm telling you, nothing wrong here. Either the just born soul activities, the young soul, or whatever the soul activities, all these activities, whatever these souls will do, there is no mistake. But what will happen is, one thing happens is, because mind keep developing, that means his own mind is playing game here. His own mind is tricking and misleading him to do this, to do that, to act like this, with a lot of selfishness and harming others, cheating others, grabbing others, scolding others. You do a lot of violence to others, and all this will happen because of your mind. Your mind is working right from the baby soul and child soul. You start working more and more. So that is Rajoguna, aggressive nature. So that is where, friends, what will happen? So many mistakes you do. That's why your soul, especially whatever the soul, it become imperfect now. See, just a game. You are given a pure soul, innocent soul. Okay. Now, in the just born soul and child soul, young soul, what you do? You will become imperfect soul. The soul become imperfect. The soul gets a lot of impurities by the time of this young soul, isn't it? So that's what I'm telling. It's just gameplay. So nothing to worry. We don't need to worry about all these things. When you know the real truth, eternal truth, why do you worry? In your life, what comes, what goes. How does it matter for us? Stay happy, healthy. Stay happy, blissful, happy, and healthy all the time. That's why I'm trying to describe you all these things very detailedly to you. Okay. So that means, by young soul, you do a lot of mistakes, lot of, you learn something. Of course, you will be learning from every mistake. See, that's why the why past life memories are not revealed means, if at all you know it what happened, you try to always depend on them, isn't it? For example, your game you are playing. So if I just give a challenge, the game as a challenge to you, everyone will play on their own. If at all already everything known to you, then what kind of game you can play here? So you can't play any game when everything known to you, like, so this ball, the ball is coming, then I will hit 6 and 4. If you know everything, then what is the fun of the game? Here no fun is there, no growth is there, isn't it? Nothing is there, and there is no success, failure. So all this, there won't be anything at all, isn't it? So that is why what has been created is, you bound to do mistakes. Out of mistakes you have to learn, then out of learning you have to grow. So this is order. Okay. So this is order for every soul stage, isn't it? So that's how what happened by the young soul, my dear friends. We could have done lot of mistakes, and our soul has become imperfect. That means lot of impurities are there. At the same time, lot of growth is there. That's what I told in many classes. There's always law of constant progression. There is no question of regression to the soul. And every stage, even a murderer, for example, the person is in the so-called jazba, the young soul, child soul, or young soul also. By any means, because of his own, the like of a jealousy, or because of some frustration, anger, too much anger, or for the gain of money. Suppose he has murdered somebody, even murderer, it is accepted. It is acceptable. That means, in the eyes of God, in the laws of God, what happened? That is also accepted. Is also accepted, but given the punishment, equal punishment in the course of life, this life or next life. Yeah, of course he has to go through, but he's also given the chance. He's not, the moment he murdered somebody, this person is not removed from the earth. No, it's not happening. Where it's happening? He'll go to the jail. He'll be in the jail for 10 years, 20 years. Then you'll repent for it. You will learn very hardly. That means a lot of hardship you go through. You learn it because you'll be away from the family, isn't it? All this is, all this is given. All this scenario is created for that soul to learn. Even he has done a murder, he is also learning now, isn't it? So doesn't mean that, if he has murdered somebody, in somebody that who got murdered is not vanished from the universe. No, no way. He has only removed the pancha bhautika deha, isn't it? This five elements nature body is removed. But what about his soul? Soul is already departed. Soul departed to the, the spirit world. After some time, again it come back with a different body. How does it matter? But in the eyes of the God, in the laws of the God, what happened is, this person who has done this activity, this particular, the deed or act, negative or a great dreadful activity, he is considered as a definitely a culprit, and he will be punished with the equal punishment on the earth. But he will not be removed, or he will not be died. He will not be removed by the universe. He will also, the universe or the Almighty give a chance for him also to grow. That is why at every stage in our life, my dear friends, this is the something called the law of constant progression. Question of regression to the soul. So that's what I would like to bring to your notice is we don't need any past life memories. If at all we are given with the past life memories, we will not be able to grow because we always depend on them. And so in case, for example, if there is a conflict also within your house, a person who came and living you as a child or living you as a husband, he himself has done a lot of mistakes, a lot of the kind of a so a lot of atrocity or a, in the past life. I'm telling you, in the past life, you could have done some mistakes to you, or of course you could have also helped you. That is why you were both loved ones somehow. That's why you also came again, joined here on the Earth planet, isn't it? So that's how you came and again took the birth. It's okay. But there are some negative experiences will be there. There are positive things also will be there. They may be equal or more. More negative things happened between both of you in the past life. If at all you remember them, or the Almighty enabled those things. Almighty will never enable. That's what I'm trying to tell you. After 3 to 5 years, your subconscious mind is closed. The moment it's closed, what happened? You can't remember anything. Finish. So you can't remember any past life experiences. What exactly you have to do is use this conscious mind, do mistakes, learn from them. Do mistake, one mistake, 10 mistakes, given ample of time, given ample amount of opportunities here on the earth planet by Almighty, right? Nature. So it does. Then do negative, learn something, and then implement it. Oh, if I do this, so for example, if I scold somebody, right? Then what will happen? If I scold somebody, the other person will not keep quiet. No, he may bring somebody and he will hit me also. Just I scolded him, but he got some other people along with him and he beaten me. Then what will happen next time? Oh, I should not do this. I could have by mistake I would scolded him. Then now you see I got beating, right? Otherwise you may also resort. You may also resort back to him. Then that keep on growing. All the negativity keep on growing, isn't it? That's how the some souls, good souls also become evil souls. And that means some good souls become bad souls. The bad souls become evil souls. That chance, that possibility is also there in the Earth planet. It's not that every soul will grow. Every soul will grow in its own evolution, but experience it will be taking. But it may sometimes fall down also. It fall down, but falling down also is not a problem for soul growth. For a soul, it is an experience. It will again take up. It will again come up, rise up. That's not a problem. But if at all you come to know that kind of situations with anybody, you have to help them. That's what selfless service. That is one of the good quality of a enrichment of the soul. That means to purify your soul, those qualities are required. So many times what happens? These qualities we will never play in our life. What do we not play? Kindness, sympathy, compassion, self-love, and loving others, helping others, isn't it? And taking care of all the surrounding people equally, treating everybody equally. And somebody is not having a particular thing. If you have that excess, you can contribute to them. You can help them to grow also, right? All these things. So these kind of things we will never do. That is why our soul growth will be limited. So when you start doing all these things, friends, then what will happen? Whatever I mentioned now, these qualities, if you start implementing, start imbibing yourself, what will happen? Your soul growth will be much higher. It reaches to the high level. And also, same, that's what I'm trying to say. Whenever you have these kind of qualities, especially this will happen because of meditation again. So if you keep on doing meditation practice and this Swadhyaya, Sajana Sangatya, what will happen? Obviously, you gain all these kind of qualities what I try to mention. So when these qualities are mentioned, gained by your soul, the soul becomes perfect or the soul gets purified. So let me tell you the purpose of the all lives, 400 lives on this earth planet or any planet, any other planet in the universe or cosmos, only one goal. That goal is to purify your imperfected soul into the perfected soul. It means to purify the soul. That's only the purpose. When you purify, the complete purification should happen and you should become a blissful and healthy person or a blissful person on this earth planet. That is the goal of the human being throughout all these lives. It's just a gameplay. you are given a innocent soul. You get it impurified because of so many acts and across these different stages of the soul evolution. Then one point per time you got realized, oh, I don't want to do anything now. Right? Where do you get that idea? The moment you cross this Manipuraka chakra, isn't it? That's called the young soul. The moment you cross that, enter into the so-called Anahata chakra. Silence, complete silence comes into picture. Oh, I don't want to do anything. I don't get into anything, this kind of muddle or this kind of unnecessary things. You got to, you come to know. I mean, that is also with the so many births, it happens. It doesn't happen for everybody. So that is the case. You just observe the society. You find so many different variety of people. Somebody will be seriously working, to gain money, to cheat somebody. So seriously will be working. Somebody else, will be keep watching on the, on the floor, on the this one. What is the platform? Will be sitting, lying down and seeing the sky. And somebody will be watching, how other people are doing. So variety of people are there in this, so called in this universe. You'll find everybody, right? So they all belongs to different soul states, friend, nothing else. But everybody is right. Everybody is perfect. Never ever blame other person. Never ever show the inferiority to the other person. You don't feel that you are superior to the other person. Suppose, for example, today or nowadays you are attending these sessions and you are gaining a lot of spiritual wisdom and you are becoming day by day your spirituality or spiritual wisdom is enhancing. So as you are going on day by day. You should not feel that other person who is not learning is a bad or is no use, the useless. No, never blame that. Just simple as that. So accept as it is. What is okay. What other is okay. What I am okay. What my husband, whatever condition, yes, okay. If at all they need suggestions, of course you can give, but don't interfere. If somebody is not learning and if he's going in one particular path, he's traveling in a particular path, he's getting into some unnecessary acts and deeds, all these things, you can give a suggestion, but if he doesn't listen, you have to leave it. What we do, we go and interfere in his life. We try to blame him or we try to tell him that this is not correct, that is not correct, you are useless, or so many things. You start doing that, what will happen? Then you are getting into his own, if you are getting into issues now. The moment you get into issues, what happens? The situation becomes so worst, then he will also pull you down. Basically, he's already going in wrong direction, isn't it? And now he will pull you also down to the wrong direction. So that's not required, no? So that's how, friends, what happens here. So remembering the past lives of no use. The reason is you can't grow. So you have to commit mistakes and then out of mistakes, again, bring out the perfection out of that. Then slowly you have to evolve. So that's how what happened. By the time you come to the state of so-called the mature soul or old soul, now you got realization by yourself by doing all these things. Why should I do all these things? Let me be quiet. I'm happy. I have one time meal. I'm happy. I have some clothes, a little number of clothes is sufficient. Yes, I'm happy. I have one house. If not house also, that also okay for me. Likewise, what happened, friends? We also become slowly, we become in line with nature. The nature, whatever it provides, you're happy. You're naturally happy. You're not, your happiness is not decided by some other, external agents or external things. So that's when you fall into the naturality. That's the real spiritual state. What is spirituality? Spirituality is simplicity, humbleness. Spirituality is sharing and caring, living as simple as possible. That is spirituality, isn't it? And spirituality is nothing but aligning you with the existence, aligning you with the nature. However, whatever nature does, we accept it. Otherwise, what happens many times, friends? If rain comes, we'll accept. Yeah, if rain is coming, we are happy. But if too much rain is coming, oh, why this so much rain is coming? It's all it's very bad. The bad weather, you hate it immediately. If there is a this sunshine is there, you are happy. But more sunshine comes, what happens? Immediately you'll start hating it. You never like it, isn't it? You say that no, so much sunshine is there, it's very, very hot, bad weather. You see either less is there, you blame it, more is there, you blame it. What something is there, you may accept, you may accept, you may not accept. So that means what? All this is actually what you're trying to do is that is not going to be helpful. You should be in acceptable nature. Less, more, something, everything should be in acceptable mode. Just accept as it is. When you accept as it is, what happens? You also align with the nature. The nature will also cooperate for you. Okay, it will help you to grow further. If you don't align with it, then you have to fight for it. Then you will keep fighting within you. Then what will happen? You will mentally get distracted. You get a lot of turbulence within your mind. Then that makes you to go in a wrong direction again. Further and further, you will be going down. You pick up a lot of negative things unnecessarily. You'll be doing a lot of negative karmas. Then what will happen? Again, number of births will increase. Friends, so what will happen is here, doing some mistakes is not a problem. See, there are two things. Two things are in your hand. One is fast progress of the soul. Second one is slow progress of the soul evolution. Both are within your hand. So that's up to you how intelligently you act upon it. Isn't it? So if at all I wanted a faster progress of soul, what I do? I don't do much, unnecessary karmas. Whatever I do, I'll do. There are many meditation, so sajana samatya, good people, good association, isn't it? And helping other people always. I keep doing it, then my soul evolution, soul growth will be very fast. This cannot happen in the spirit world. It's not possible because whom you are going to help there? Everybody is equal to you. Everybody is great. All people are they're all what you call, you can say, blissful beings. Already they are in a blissness. Already they have blissfulness. Then wow, whom you are going to help there? You can't do anything. You can't do either positive or negative. Both you cannot do there. But both are possible on the Earth planet. That is why you came here. It's a magic world. The magic world, and kind of a, so the world, it has got so many permutations or combinations wherein it gives ample opportunity for falling down as well as rising up. Both will happen. So that is the reason, friends. So we have to go with the whatever is in our hands. So we try to be having have a lot of awareness and then act upon it. Then what will happen? Your life will be beautiful and happy, and then your soul will become completely purified. So whatever the innocent soul is given, in the beginning by Almighty, when we enter into these lives, in the journey of lives, the same state of soul, the pure soul will be existing at the end of once you become a infinite soul. So that soul is also pure soul only, but it is the soul, that soul, whenever you become a so-called matured and you become enlightened soul, right? Enlightened soul is as good as equal to the so-called infant soul. Both are actually what? Exactly, they are pure souls. But the infant soul, the pure soul, plus what is not there? Non-intelligence. And the enlightened soul or infinite soul, what it is? The so-called pure soul plus lot of intelligence. A lot of intelligence as acquired. A lot of intelligence, we can say, like, intelligence, in the place of intelligence, you can say awareness. It has got a lot of awareness. Okay. So with which what happened? That soul become powerful. It is eligible to become a creator now. Okay. Otherwise, a infant soul is also pure. I mean, there is no difference, but there is something called wisdom, intelligence, or awareness. That is the difference comes between these two souls, friends. Okay. So thank you, friends. So always you don't need to remember anything from the past. Okay. Forget about everything. Otherwise, you can't play your game properly. You'll be definitely distracted, and then you'll fall down further and further. Okay. Thank you.